Hi everyone, this is Amit and in this video I'll be showing how to file appeal against demand order, that is DRC07. So this is the navigation. You have to navigate to services, user services, and then you have to click on my applications. So after clicking on my application you have to select the application type, that is appeal to appellate authority, and then you have to click on new application button. Then system will be asking the type of order and the order number. So out of multiple orders, what you can do, you can just select demand order and you can click on search button. And let's say if you want to file appeal against registration, then you can go for registration order and click on search button. So in this video, I'll be showing for demand order. So I have selected demand order. Then system will be asking to enter the order number. So whatever the demand order you have received in your additional notices and orders, you can copy the demand order and you can paste it here. Basically it starts from ZA or ZX. So when you click on search button, the system will be auto populating some of the basic details from your profile, and then you can select the category of the case under disputes. So there are multiple category for which you can raise the dispute. So some of the reasons are like misclassification of goods or incorrect determination of liability. So these are the basic reasons. So whatever reason is there, you can just select. And even it's not mandatory to select one reason. If there are two reasons, you can go for two or three reasons, and then you can click on add button as shown on the screen. So you have selected the category under dispute. Yeah, and let's say if you, by mistakenly you have selected incorrect category, even system have provision to delete it. So once you added the category, then you can click on the click here hyperlink and you can download the APL01 annexure. So you can downloading will be done in the Word format, and then what you can do, you can open the Word file, you can fill the complete details. It can be brief issue, the description and facts and grounds of appeal. You can fill the details, you can convert the document into PDF file. The steps are also mentioned how to convert document to PDF file, and after converting into PDF you can just save it and you can attach it. So once you have attached the annexure, now what, now you can go to disputed amount and payment details, which is highlighted on the screen. So once you click on this, system will be taking you to the payment details page or disputed amount page. So here, as you can see, the amount under dispute table is shown to you, which is empty as of now. So what you can do, you can see the amount of demand created in the below tables, and then you can enter the disputed amount as per your convenience. So for me, the disputed amount is, let's say, 3 lakh rupees. So I have added 3 lakh rupees in my IGST tax, and the admitted amount is 3,944. So you can see like the demand is created, out of which 3 lakh is in disputed and admitted amount is 3,000 39,044 rupees. Now next step is you have to pay 10% of the tax as a pre-deposit, which is a mandatory requirement given by the government. But let's say if you are not able to pay 10% and you have the valid reason and document proof, so you can just modify this 10% to, you can even reduce it to 5%, 2%, and then you can submit the appeal. But the 10% is mandatory requirement, which is even given in this information message. So you can see the total amount of disputed is 3 lakhs, and the amount of demand created and admitted is clearly shown in this table. And as I have told you that pre-deposit amount can be modified, which you can see, which is highlighted on the screen. Now next section is the details of payment required. So the demand is was created for IGST. So for IGST there is some different provision made in the system. Like one hyperlink is given, which you can see in the blue hyperlink. So you have to click on that, and then you have to add the details as per the place of supply, that is POS. So I have clicked on that, and you can see the place of supply is Delhi, and I have added the disputed amount in this table. And let's say if I want to add for one more POS, I will just click on add button. So you can see I have got the option to select different state. So similarly, if there are multiple 3 to 4 states, you can just add the POS and you can just click on done. So I have added that IGST POS related details. Now I can click on utilize ITC and cash. So once I click on this, it will take me to the payment page where a system has provision to utilize the funds. So in the liability table, you can see like how much amount I need to pay. That is 6,944. This amount is including the admitted amount plus the 10% of pre-deposit. And even system will be showing you how much ledger balance is available in your uh, cash ledger. So you can see the amount is available in my cash ledger. Now what I will do, I can utilize this cash, and along with this, even if I want, I can utilize the credit from the credit ledger balance, which is shown in the below table. So through cash I utilized 6,000 rupees, and through credit ledger, as my balance was 76,000, so I have utilized 944 rupees. Now I can click on set off button. So once I click on this, then system will be showing me how much amount I am utilizing as an information message to you. So if you want to modify, you can cancel and go back, and if the amount is correct, you can click on OK button. So once you click on OK button, the information will be shown that payment is successful, and the payment reference ID will be generated, which you can save for the tracking purpose. Now payment is completely done. Now you can just click on back button and you can go to the APL01 page. Now the reason was selected, even the disputed amount was selected, annexure was uploaded. Now one additional option is given for supporting additional documents. So you can just go for maximum 4 documents, and the limit of the size should be 5 MB. So if there are any supporting document, you can just choose file and you can attach it. And you have to click on add document after giving the name of the document. And let's say if you want to delete it, you can just delete and you can add it again. So now complete form is filled, so you can just click on preview button and you can check whatever details you have filled, whether it is correct or not. So you can see it in the PDF, it is clearly shown that APL01, the category which we have selected, the amount of dispute which was 3 lakhs, and even the all details will be shown in that PDF. Now what you have to do, you have to just select the authorized signatory. You have to select the checkbox in the verification tab. You can enter the place and then you can click to proceed to file button. So once you click on this, you have provision to submit the application by DSC or EVC. So if you select EVC, OTP will be getting generated, the mobile number of primary authorized signatory. Then you can enter the OTP and click on validate OTP. So when you submit it, you will be getting the acknowledgement message with the ARN, which you can use for the tracking purpose. So whenever you want to see what is the status of the your appeal application, you can go back to my applications. You can enter the ARN, the customized date, and just you can click on search button. So updated status will be shown to you. And now what will happen after filing the appeal? So let's say you have filed APL01, now it will be getting assigned to the tax officer. So what he will do, he will firstly issue APL02, which is like admit or reject. So for this you have to submit all the hard copies to the tax officer within 7 days of time. Then only officer will issue APL02. So after issuing APL02, if there is any like notice or hearing, then officer can issue notice to you. So you will be getting proper intimation on mobile and email ID. On basis of his notice, you can provide the reply. And if the reply is satisfactory, then officer will be issuing APL04. That is the appeal order. So even while issuing APL04, there are multiple options what officer can select. Like if he is agree with whatever amount, disputed amount you have added, so he will select confirm. Let's say if you want to modify the order, he will select the modify. And let's say if he is not agree with the disputed amount, he will reject the application. So even that status will be shown to you, and even you will be getting the OTPs and email. Let's say if you are not satisfied with the rejection order, now what you can do, you can go to High Court, tribunal, or then if even you failed in tribunal, you can